Let's make some butter chicken today. We will take chicken breast, or you can even use chicken with bones. Wash it thoroughly and clean it well before you take to cut it into pieces. The ingredients are we'll take 1 tomato, 1 onion, some garlic, and ginger, a piece of cinnamon stick, 1 bay leaf, 2 cloves, and some cardamom. Onions and tomatoes need to be chopped roughly. Chop the chicken in pieces like this, not too small and not too big. If the chicken is with bones, well, keep it at this size as these are. Now we would want to marinate the chicken. Put this in a vessel and make sure you have enough space to add the marination to it. Add some salt. Then we will add some lemon juice. Add some ginger garlic paste to it. And then mix all these ingredients well. Make sure that it's mixed that well so that it goes right into the chicken and the marination will turn out well. Marination is the most important part of cooking chicken. The well it's marinated, it gets its flavors from the marination, and hence that's why it needs to be marinated and kept for some time. Heat the pan to make the gravy for the chicken. Now we will add some water to it and heat the water slightly. When the water is hot, you will add some tomatoes. The tomatoes and the rest of the masalas need to be cooked in the water so that we can make it into a paste to make the gravy. Now we will add the onions as well to it. And we need to cook this together. Now we add the ginger and the garlic to it. Now to this we will add 1 bay leaf, the cinnamon stick, 2 cloves, and the cardamom that we took, the big cardamom will be added as well to it. To this now we will need to add some red chili powder. As you know, the color of butter chicken is really nice and orange red. We will use Kashmiri red chili powder, which gives it a good color, and it looks nice while we serve it. Now after you are using this chili powder, we will add some cubes of butter to it. This is why it's called a butter chicken. We need to have some nice amount of butter also added while cooking. Give this a good stir and let it boil in the water and let it cook well for some time. Then to this we will add some cashews, which is a very important part of butter chicken. The cashews give it a very nice taste. We will cook it again till the tomatoes get a little softened. So we will keep it to cook for a few minutes till you feel that the tomatoes are cooked well. Now to make sure that the tomatoes are cooked well, we will cover it and cook it for some time till the tomatoes wilt. It has to really get soft. Remove the lid and keep stir again for it to make sure that it's cooked. Let it cook for some more time. Till the tomatoes are getting cooked, we will start with the second marination for the chicken. Now we will add some mustard oil to the bowl. To this oil, we will now add some Kashmiri red chili powder, which will make sure that the chicken which is marinated gets a good color to it. Red, nice, bright red color. So once we add the Kashmiri red chili powder, we will mix it well. We will make sure that it is stirred well and diluted in the oil so that the chicken gets nicely marinated and soaked into it. To this mixture, now we will add some hung curd to it. Then we will add some salt. We will add a little salt in this marination itself. Then at the end, we will add some lemon juice again to it. We will whisk all this together very well. Make sure that it actually gets mixed very well. Once it's whisked, now what we'll do is we will take the earlier marination, the chicken from it, and whatever excess juice or water that it has, we will squeeze it off from it and then add it to the new marination mixture, which is of oil and chili powder. So we will do this for all the pieces to ensure that there is no liquid or water left in the chicken from the earlier marination. So here we can see a lot of excess water has got squeezed off. Now we will mix it together very well and keep it marinated for another 20 minutes till we prepare the gravy for the chicken. So make sure it's kept for a while so that all this juice of the marination goes right into the chicken and it's absorbed well for us to get the taste of it back. Now we get back to the tomatoes and onions that are being cooked. Now the tomatoes have wilted and cooked well. So now if you can see the oil has come off from the side of the tomatoes. We will now switch off the gas and keep it aside to cool it down. Once it is cooled, we will then add it to the grinder. Grind it to a fine paste like this. Now we will get to frying the marinated chicken. Heat some oil in the pan and wait for the oil to get heated well. Once it's heated, you will add the marinated chicken to the hot oil and fry it until both sides are cooked well. It has to be shallow fried and not deep fried. When cooked on one side, flip all the pieces to the other side so the other side also gets cooked well. So it needs to be cooked slightly brown, not too much, as it may just tend to get very hard if you overcook it, as it will be cooked for a bit even in the gravy again. Here we have all the sides turned again. Once they're cooked from both the sides, you remove it on tissue paper to remove the excess oil from it. And now you can see how much it is cooked. It's not overcooked at all. Let's cook the puree now that we've already made. Heat the pan and add the puree which we made earlier. Add a little water to the puree and cook it for some time. As you see, it's cooking. Let it keep cooking on the gas. Add some salt to it and stir. Add some kasturi methi to it and keep stirring in regular intervals and cook it. Let the gravy get a little thicker slightly. It should not be watery. And once it's cooking a bit and it's got slightly thick, we will now add the fried chicken pieces to it one by one. And we will cook these chicken pieces in it for some time on slow medium gas. At this time when the chicken is cooking, we can use cream, add some cream to it. But as I did not have cream, I've added slight milk to it and we'll cook it for another 5 minutes till the milk has mixed well in it and cooked a bit. Now that the butter chicken is ready, we will remove it in a serving dish and garnish it with coriander leaves. And it's ready to be served with naan, roti, or rice.